What's up, everybody, and welcome to Off the Top with Eric Paris and Red. I am your host, Eric, and joining me is...
Yo, it's your boy P.
And it's your boy Red.
What's up,
Live and
everybody?
direct from the car.
Yeah, reporting live from his driveway.
Man, lock myself outside.
Okay. Honestly, this is good content for Riverside because that's a clutch thing to do that you can record on your phone.
Big
in a
facts.
pinch.
Big facts. I do love this. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's decent. It's decent.
All right.
So last week, Red, you could not be with us. Work got in the way, but no big deal. We're gonna actually piggyback off the previous week's episode.
Okay.
Mainly about the gaming stuff. What was there anything that we missed out because we are Xbox players and you are a PlayStation player? So
really, it's not too much going on that I'm really looking forward to. Besides what y'all was talking about, like Tekken, I can't wait. I told y'all I was gonna dust off my Xbox so I could play Starfield too. So those was my two big ones. Mortal Kombat, of course. I don't even play fighting games, but I feel like it's in me. So I'm a bomb just so I can practice and whoop on somebody.
yeah, I hear that.
Are those cross? You had a joke.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
said I hear that. I hear that.
I thought you were about to try to cook me. But
No.
Are those games crossplay?
I think they are. Are they not?
No. Remember when we tried to do Mortal Kombat and say you had to use the same generation of Xbox?
That was generation, but is it still PlayStation to
But
Xbox?
I mean, if it couldn't be Xbox to Xbox, I doubt it'd be PlayStation.
Are y'all?
No, I think that might work, but I think the generation's the issue because like the hardware not being able to run it.
Yeah.
But like PlayStation, what are we on now? PlayStation 4 and the Xbox Series X, I think they're pretty close as far as like what they're working with. So I think there might be crossplay.
Because there was one game that we couldn't play because I had the PS5 and y'all still had the Xbox, the last ones until y'all upgraded and they let us play.
Yeah, PS5 now.
Yeah, so I'll be an Xbox supporter this year. If y'all buying the fighting games, I'm gonna buy them with y'all. I'm gonna just buy them on my Xbox.
Yeah,
I think I'm for sure getting Tekken for sure.
That's a must.
I just looked it up. Mortal Kombat 1 is expected to have cross-platform play, including PC. So we'll get wrecked by the PC guys there too.
Bro, I feel like PC is not allowed to play with us, bro.
Yeah, they just got to type in execute and enter, and then the biggest combo goes off automatically.
Yeah. What was that called? Chain breaker, combo breakers. That's how it is. Remember how
every fucking time, bro.
Do a 2 minute combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as like Tekken and Mortal Kombat go, I don't like you said, Red. I don't fuck with the fighting games really, but I do mess around with those story modes, and some of those story modes are good. So like, even just like the solo stuff, I think could be fun too. So
for sure,
I'll definitely check those out.
Out of all three, which one do y'all like the most? Street Fighter, Tekken, or Mortal Kombat?
I was
growing up, it was Mortal Kombat, but now Tekken for sure.
Okay, I like
say since Tekken 4.
I heard you talk about that last time. I'm fucking with Tekken just because it's faster. If you play the new Street Fighter, bro, they hit like, like it's real blocky. Like they too cocky to move for me.
Yeah.
And Mortal Kombat was cool, but I stopped liking Mortal Kombat when they started doing the combo breakers. In the middle of your move, they'll break it and then do a 30 on you and the game is over. Like, man, hell no, bro. You should
that's how the new Dragon Ball Z is.
Oh, they did do that
too? Yeah, the cartoony Dragon Ball Z, that's how they get it for that. Where you basically have a person doing like 5 minutes worth of that goddamn combos, and if you ain't got no blocker to break it, then you just getting fucked over.
Yeah. They should stop. They should limit moves like after 10 or 15 hits. Come on, bro. You can't keep juggling the person in the air with the nunchucks and yeah, too much for me. But if it's,
I did hear they was coming out with new Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 4 though. I don't know.
I heard about that. I thought it was fake.
Yeah, I heard it was real, but
okay.
You see.
Yeah, you was the king in that bitch. So look, E, you don't even know about this, bro. I used to whoop Paris ass in every fucking game, right? And out of nowhere, it started with fucking Fight Night round
Fight
3 or
Night.
something. When I say he was Floyd, he was Floyd before Floyd was Floyd, bro. This motherfucker,
shoulder rolled everything.
bro. He came back one year, beat our whole house. We looking like, who the fuck is this boy? We don't know him anymore. And
You
ever
got
since
tired of
then,
fucking losing.
dog, I can honestly say I don't think I won a game since Fight Night round 3.
He was fighting bots on the hardest difficulty, like training himself.
Bro,
Hell yeah.
spanked the whole
Goku in
house,
the
no
hyperbolic time
competition.
chamber come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that story. I forget what game it was, but when you were at SVSU, like you challenged a bunch of guys to. Was it the Dragon Ball Z fighting game?
Yeah, it was Dragon Ball Z and Tekken.
Yeah, and then you
It
just
whooped the
like,
whole school.
yeah.
Damn. Was it for bragging rights or you had money?
Nah, it was just because you remember Tyler, right? The white boy Tyler, the one from Cedar Point. He can contest. He can contest. Like if you think I'm lying, ask him. I don't even have to brag for myself. He bragged for me.
Okay. So
I whooped the whole school.
I just saw him put a Facebook post saying I don't know how good Tyler is, but he said at his plant they had I think a Smash Bros contest, and he said he whooped everybody.
Nah, he good at Smash Bros. Yeah, he good at Smash Bros. I can't fuck with that.
Okay.
But when it comes to Dragon Ball Z and Tekken, untouched.
Ain't no competition, huh?
Because this is part of the SVSU. It's called the R Center, Rec Center, whatever. And basically they were just lined up. Because you know how when you just turn the game on, it has its default settings.
Yeah.
So I was losing, but I was like, I didn't want to, change the settings or whatever. I was like, hey, let me change my settings the way I had it when I'm back home. I'm smashing everybody. There's one dude named Jay. He like, man, you just talking shit. You ass cheeks. I was like, all right, let me change my shit. And Tyler's like, all right, let him change it. Changed it, didn't lose ever since. He was like, wow, like Jay, he one of those. He's one of those people that don't believe you until it happened.
Yeah.
Because you can say you a millionaire until he see the money. He won't believe it. So when I said, hey, I'm that nigga, he was like, oh my God. He was running around the whole school. You cannot fuck with bears. You can't fuck with them. Oh my God.
Basically like your hype man. Your hype man in the background.
Yeah,
no.
For me,
let him cook.
Yeah,
let him cook.
Yeah, because the default is the X button was the attack, and I'm used for the attack button being square. And when I just had to switch those two buttons, because the whole scheme was like X was block, triangle was key, square was punching, and circle is your special beams and all that shit.
So it was like Southpaw.
I just had to switch everything counterclockwise, and it was over.
It was over. I'm fucking
I
with
had them lined up like 20, 30 people just me.
Say, I got my ticket for 37.
Now, if I wanted to play for money, I'd have been, you know how you get those perfects, like no hits, because I was letting people like look like, oh shit, I'm about to win, and then I just beat them up. But if it was for money, I'd be untouched.
You a fucking menace out here. That's crazy.
Shit, Tenkaichi 3. That's why I almost bought me a PlayStation 2 again, just so I can get my shit back.
Oh, you might as well come to the dark side, man. Come on. Get you a PS5, man. I think they're about to go on sale now. This is on GameStop, and I was seeing refurbished ones. They got the Spider-Man system out, and I saw Xbox Series X's every fucking where, bro. So
do they got for Tenkaichi 3 for PlayStation 2? Do they go back that far for backward compatibility?
It's in the store. You can get it off the store.
Okay.
Oh, the digital store.
Yep. But you fuck with the Z Fighters?
Which one was that?
It's the newest one. I think it's the Z Fighter one. And they got the Ultra Instinct one. It's more like a platform. Like it's more like face to face like Tekken and everybody else is.
No, I don't like that one. That's the cartoony one. I was telling you, like, if you get comboed and shit like that, if you don't got one of your breakers, no, I don't like that one.
Okay, you ain't fucking with it.
I like the one you free roam.
Gotcha. That's because you can run behind fucking bricks and mountains and shit.
Yeah.
I got
Because
you.
the beam struggles, I used to love the beam struggles.
Yeah,
Remember
bro,
back in the day, you used to fucking
you
do
to
like this
break
all.
his shit. This motherfucker will break a
See,
remote control doing that
yeah.
shit.
See, I hate games where like that's a component because like
Yeah.
I hate messing up my controller.
Dog,
No, because motherfuckers be doing like this, being slow as hell. No, you gotta wipe off.
No, I hate that. Like even in like driving games, like I forget what game it was, but there was like a lock picking mechanic, and you had to like move the sticks around, and I was like,
I
man, I
know
hate
that
doing
fucking
this.
game. I don't know
You had
what
to do
game
it
that
so,
is.
but you had to do it so often. But I was like, I didn't like doing it.
And then if you don't hit it right, it'll break the key or something.
It's kind of like Skyrim. Skyrim's lockpicking was like that.
Oh, that's that. Yeah. Who made Skyrim? Who made that shit?
Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Same people that made Starfield.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I showed Paris a few things about that, a few articles, but he said that was like beta articles where they was beta gameplay. So I can't really go too much on that.
Because that one dude was like, "Oh, you want to spend $70 on this?" I looked at his review, and it was literally beta gameplay from last year. Because that's when they first did some gameplay, and people was talking shit about it. From last year's
reveal,
E3 or whatever this shit called.
Yeah, E3.
Yeah, so people was talking shit, and before this one just came out, because the people who got the exclusive copies put 100-something hours in it, and the worst review I seen was like a 7 out of 10.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's
people putting it into a perspective, saying that they expecting it to be Call of Duty mixed with fucking Star Wars, mixed with fucking Halo. I'm like, God damn, it's literally a Bethesda game that feels just like Fallout, but it's in space. To me,
it's my game of the year right now.
Like, damn,
it's so good. Like that was one thing that I saw. Like if you go on like Reddit, and they have a Starfield subreddit, and the people are posting stuff they like, and then you got some people that are posting stuff they don't like. And then there was one guy, I saw the post today, and it really put it in perspective, because there's a lot of people kind of like trashing the game that just don't like Bethesda games, and it was, you have to understand, only 6% of players have reached level 12. 6%.
Yeah, I just made the level.
So
2.
like you are just scratching the smallest level of the surface before you like you gotta put in a good 40 hours before you can have like a decent opinion.
That's true.
Because you can't be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's like, well, some of those stuff are locked behind missions that you have to complete before you can do that stuff. But yeah, I mean, like, but again, I understand people that don't like it. If you don't like RPGs, if you don't like exploration, you're not gonna like this game. Like, I'll tell you that right now. But for me, like, it's so easy to get lost in. Like, you literally can do whatever you want. Like, you can become a chef, you can become a pirate, and you can hijack other people's ships. You can sell those ships. You can blow those ships up. You can become a marine. You can become a cop. Like, there's so many different things that you can do. And then the main mission, the main storyline, you can say, screw it, I'm not going to do that, and then go off and do your own thing.
Damn.
Like, it's
I put 5 hours in just collecting shit. Like, the first mission, I was telling E, I was like, bro, I don't know how the hell. All right, I'll put it like this, put it in perspective. So I'm starting the game, and it don't tell you that you can put your weapons into a weapon slot. I had to ask E, because I'm like, bro, do you gotta keep pausing this fucking game to switch your goddamn weapon? Because I'm over here in the middle of a firefight, and I'm like, bro, I'm getting pissed. I was like, why the fuck do I gotta pause the game to switch my weapon? He was like, oh no, this is what you gotta do. Then I was like, bro, it just opened up everything. So then in the first mission, you get put on this random ass planet, and then you get the spaceship. I mean, it's unspoiler, but it's spoilers too. So you get to this spaceship, you go to this one planet that they make you go to, and literally the first initial planet, it took me 4 hours just to get past that part, because I'm literally picking up everything of values so I can sell. I'm picking up coffee. I'm picking up coffee mugs, plates, and then I'm giving it to my fucking robot, and I'm picking up, and I'm getting over encumbered and shit. and then I just made it to the first intro planet, like, and I put 6 hours into it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even nowhere near where E's at, and
That's
I
not
just
even.
made it to level 2.
Yeah, that's not even the prologue. That's just your first
Yeah,
encounter.
I didn't
Yeah,
even get
like
the title screen hype. I'm literally.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I didn't know. I
Yeah,
thought y'all told me
that's a
it
big
start
ass
on the
game.
fucking 5th.
Well, no,
We pre-ordered it.
yeah, you got 5 days early access if you pre-ordered it, and if you had Game Pass, you don't need to buy the whole premium version. All you needed to pay was the $30 upgrade. So
Yeah, that
like,
$70 is free.
yeah, but like I can't wait until this opens up across the board because I want to see because right now there's a very small group of people that are playing early access right now. Like
Okay.
not everybody buys the premium. So I'm really excited to see like the rest of the floodgates open and then to see how other people react to it because like the level of detail in this game is amazing. Like
Yeah,
it looks beautiful. Like I have not had any crashes. I've only run into one bug, and Bethesda games are known for having tons of bugs in their games. The game doesn't stutter or pause or lag at all. Like when you get into a visually heavy area,
Yeah.
like you can hop on a jetpack and traverse miles, and then okay, yeah, you're good. Like no loading screen.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but I mean,
And
like
then
go ahead.
no, if it's not to cut you off, but that shit you be seeing on TikTok, and there was a guy who you can choose what planet you want to go to, and that guy chose a barren land and ran 40 minutes real time going one way, and then said, "Oh, you can't explore the whole planet." He literally went one way, 40 minutes
For 40
real time.
minutes. Yeah.
It's 40 minutes all around you, but he chose a barren land. And then we'll say, "Oh, this game don't got anything." That's why I say you can't believe all the bullshit that's coming out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like he purposely chose a barren land and then said, "Oh yeah, this game ain't got shit." But the only gripe I can say, people were complaining that it's not like No Man's Sky, how you can freely go into outer space and freely come down.
It's a
That's a
loaded
cutscene.
screen.
It's a
Yeah.
cutscene. It's a
Okay,
cutscene
okay.
So
to land and take
that's
off.
the only gripe personally, because when you out in outer space, you do have like firefights and shit like that. But when you're trying to go somewhere, it don't feel like you're moving. It feel like you just staring at a screen and you looking at a corner and then say, "Oh, let's fast travel to there."
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's So it might be like you can see a planet and drive to it, but it's better to just fast travel. So it's like you kind of get in the air, either have a firefight, steal some ships, blah blah blah, and fast travel to a planet that you about to go to.
That makes sense though,
For
because in
now.
real life, I don't assume us to just go 40 miles per hour to Mars.
Yeah. If anything, it's more realistic.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
yeah. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because I was trying to drive into the star. I was trying to drive into the sun. I was like, bro, I've been driving for like 20 minutes and I ain't going no fucking where, bro.
Since you've played, have you had any random encounters like on planets?
Because I didn't choose one. I was gonna choose wanted because I was like, oh, well, if I choose wanted, I can level up my person faster. But no,
What? What's wanted?
well,
Oh, okay.
it's
So
traits.
yeah, there's different traits that you can set up for your character. You get to pick 3. So like wanted is one that I have, and basically what that means is bounty hunters will randomly come after me. So and then, but these bounty hunters are no joke. They're like double what your level is. But if you can kill them and get their ship, it's high quality stuff. And
I like
then, but
that.
yeah, there's a bunch of different traits that you can pick. Like one's called spaced. It's basically your damage goes up when you're in space, but when you're on a planet, your damage goes down. So like yeah, there's pros and cons to each one, and you get to kind of play with it. Depending on what you want to do.
Yeah, I spent like 20 minutes in character creator just because of that.
Yeah, it's in depth.
So
Too.
do you get to
But they
make your?
also say you could change them.
You get to get
You go ahead.
facial features, all that good shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with it.
The name that you
my
enter.
God damn, they look like me.
Yeah, the name that you enter will be spoken back to you. There's a little robot companion named Vasco. So like when you're getting back to your ship, it'll say like oh, welcome Captain Lucas. So shit like that.
Yeah, it said it, and that caught me on guard. I was like, did this motherfucker just say my name?
What? That's crazy.
I was like, hold on. So I went back. I got out the screen and kept going back. He was like, yeah, Captain Lucas, we should be going now.
Yeah.
Because you
or
know how
something
many
like that.
games have you pick a name and then they'll be like, "What's up, man?" Or they'll
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, it's
put it in
preset.
the text dialogue or some shit.
I'm gonna call you Beast. And it's like
Yeah,
what? No,
bullshit
Yeah,
like that.
like 2K does that all the time.
You be like, "Come on,
yeah.
bro."
I'm gonna call you
Madden
Freak.
was the only game that I known that actually had your last name if it was a real last name.
Mm,
Because they would because I say like this: if it was a professional player or a
yeah.
professional athlete in the NFL that had your last name, they'd say it out.
Yeah.
So Lucas is a common last name in the NFL, so they'd say
Yeah.
my last name.
Yeah,
Okay.
like if your name was like Stephen
But
Tomlinson, because Ladanian Tomlinson, you would get your name spelled
yeah,
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
but it
Oh,
threw me off because the robot because I got Paris Lucas Senior and it didn't say Senior, so I was like, oh, it just know what the fuck my name is.
Mm.
yeah.
You know I'm a senior. I was like, oh shit, that's hype as shit.
That's fuck. I fuck with it. I
Yeah.
fuck with it.
No, there's a ton of detail. Like there's one like when I was talking about random encounters, there's one like you need to go on these planets to like get resources, and these resources allow you to upgrade your
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So you'll be like just walking around looking for rocks, and then all of a sudden you'll hear like a ship coming in and landing nearby you. So
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to them a couple times where it's pirates that are landing and they're just like hanging out, and you can kill them. Uh, and then when you get on their ship, shit you not, they fucking took off with me on it. So like my guys are nowhere there, so I had to kill them, take their ship, and then go to a port to get my ship back.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dang.
And then there was
It's like,
another
oh
one.
no, we got his ass.
Then there was another one where I landed and another nearby ship went down, so I went to check it out and I saw nobody. So I get on the ship and then I see a guy like working in his cockpit like with the wrench, and I trigger the talk, like to communicate with him. And he's like, "Oh shit, you scared the shit out of me." Because he goes, I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you would have seen me." He goes, "Oh no." He goes, "I just had some engine trouble. You can hang around if you want, but I'm about to leave soon." And then as soon as you get off, he takes off. So like, there's so much
Mm,
little interactions like that that make it feel like lived.
Yeah.
Like it's really cool. Like they did a lot of good with like the writing and the different levels of immersion in
yeah.
it. It's so good.
I'm used to that too.
Mm-hmm.
When I was playing Fallout, you would expect to get like the same probably 30 dialogues, recycled over and over again. When I was playing that shit,
Mm-hmm.
bro, it felt like I was meeting brand new people that can have a genuine conversation all the time, bro. And then sometimes that
Yeah.
dialogue change because if you become more good or more bad, they treat you a certain way. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like when I was
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
on that motherfucking game or like a Fallout, and I became a menace. I was just killing, chopping up everything, doing just wrong shit just because I wanted to. They used to be looking like I was cool with you 10 missions ago. Now you see me, you hide behind shit, or they
Yeah. Yeah.
instantly shoot you
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
now you the bad guy
Yeah.
of the world. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I need to play
Yeah.
this. Should I download it tonight, man?
It's a
Do you guys
it's
still got
it,
your Game Pass?
it's
No,
so
I can buy it
immersive.
right now.
Oh yeah, he got. See, he got it. He
Shut
got
the fuck up.
it.
Yeah.
What? He got it.
No, it's so
It's
good.
worth it though.
Yeah.
Okay, so look,
The only thing about it, you gotta have time to play it though.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't
Like
had time since
yeah,
I got
you have
people,
to
so I only
invest.
put like 5 hours.
Yeah, you have to invest time to play it because if you play a little bit and you're like, oh, this isn't me, it's like, well, no, there's easily, I'm just gonna ballpark it. There's easily 80 hours of content in there. You know, like the
And that can be
missions
all
them.
side missions too.
Yeah, the missions themselves, I think, are only 40. So the rest of that, whatever you want to do, you can do.
mm,
So
And
yeah,
then
I'm ready.
with the pre-order, you got an expansion pack already,
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
expansion pack level from day
Yep.
one.
And I
Yeah.
can't fuck with y'all while I play the game either.
I mean, I was talking to
I
P
mean,
when
we
I
can
was.
all be on the
Party
Xbox
chat?
chat, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I
but I
was
mean, we
giving
can't
him
be in the
tips and
same world
tricks.
now.
Okay.
Bro, he
I wish
saved
that
my fucking life, dog. Because I was about to get pissed with this fucking weapon exchange, bro. i I'm walking around with an X because my trait is Ronin, so I can do extra
Ronan?
damage with melee. So I'm not, yeah, like a samurai.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm running around with an axe, and I'm doing like extra damage with melee, and I'm like, bro, I want to kill these people because they shooting. I'm basically getting shot up trying to run to them, and I'm not switching my weapon fast enough because I gotta pause, find it, and I'm like, bro, this is getting fucking irritating.
He
So I
thought he
had
was
to
in
ask, he's
Call of
like,
Duty.
bro, I'm like, bro, like what the hell, man? I'm shooting, I'm getting my ass shot the fuck up because I can run to them from like 20 meters, and they just beaming my shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could just at least switch it to a pistol for a couple, let them hide or something, and then like, try to run up on them.
Right.
But yeah, he helped me out with that. And
Okay.
all the shit I was picking up, I was getting over it encumbered, and I was like, bro, I know this ship got some fucking some storage, and I'm running the whole ship back for it. I was literally running around the whole ship for like 20 minutes trying to find out where the fuck put my shit at.
Damn.
So.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's very
like,
detailed.
We haven't even got into like the shipbuilding, the outpost building. Like, there's still that stuff too, like, and then like you can find ships. I just found one. I don't think you're supposed to find it early, but it's basically like a Batman type figure.
Mm-hmm.
Like this person was called the Mantis, and they would attack like pirates, and then you find her lair, and then you find she's got really dope equipment, and then you find this ship. It's older, but it is a faster, beefier ship than anything I had. So it's like, well, now I have this ship, and I can, add to it if I want to. I can, sell it if I wanted to. Like,
damn.
Yeah. Dude, this game got a morale system?
Not really. I will say it depends on who you're with. Like, if you're rolling around with people in the constellation, they're not going to want you to do bad shit, But if you're rolling around with like
the pirates,
the pirates, like they'll probably, because you'll see in the corner if you say something, it'll be like, oh, Sarah didn't like that, or Sarah liked that, and that kind of gives you there's your companions kind of give you missions too. So like there's a female character that you meet very early on. You can try to romance her, So like there's that component as well if you wanted to like romance somebody, So there's not really a Paragon, renegade type of thing.
Okay.
Right. All right.
I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, but Starfield.
I get it tonight. I get it tonight.
Game of the year.
Game of the motherfucking year. I already pre-ordered Call of Duty though, so I got the Vault edition on that. I can't wait to see that, but I need something more in my life than just shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get on Call of Duty with you the past couple of days. But our schedules ain't mixed up, so I was just like, fuck it, let me go start.
I was knocked the fuck out. I woke up to it. You got time for a few games? I'm like, damn. I was on
I
that
knew you had to go
too.
to work, and I was like, well, let me catch him at 10 because everybody in my house went to sleep, so I had a good, I had time.
I went to sleep at like 9:42.
Yeah, because my pops, he be passing out by 10 o'clock, and then my wife, she go to work tonight, so we'll see.
Okay, I got time to get on tonight though, for real.
Yeah.
What about you? E, you on?
I mean, I'll be on playing Starfield, so if you want to do a couple Call of Duty games, I can. Like, okay. I will be on. Like, I guarantee, like, as soon as I hit leave this, I'm hitting that up.
Yeah, once I get that barbecue and I get on.
Well, no, like there are some games that, like, after you play them, you feel different. Starfield is one of those games. The last game that made me feel like this was Red Dead Redemption 2. And that one was like so immersive with picking stuff up. Like I was literally like walking around and I was like, oh, like press X to pick this up. And I'd pick it up. I was like, man, like the level of realism in those games, like Starfield is one of those games. Like I think about it all the time.
Yeah, bro, I'm picking up screwdrivers. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with a goddamn screwdriver? I'm picking up dog when I so imagine this is the start of the map. I'm literally moving like here in like 5 hours. Yeah. When you got all of this, I'm like right here, just a couple inches. Because I keep my head down. I don't even look up. It could be a motherfucking shit coming my fucking way, but I'm looking dead on the fucking ground. Like, what the fuck is this? So like, oh yeah. I pass to my robot. Oh, what's this? Pass to my robot. So I need to stop. I need to actually get into some fucking missions, but I can't. I see $100 for a value. I'm like, oh shit, let me go ahead and grab that. So
yeah.
As you can see, I'm trying to sell shit. I'm the
the
I
merchant.
should have got that dream house trait because I'm trying to sell everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There was another trait that basically you start off with like a really big luxury mansion, but the caveat of it was the rent was like 120,000 credits a month. You know, so you're basically starting the game with debt,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
unless you're selling everything. You know,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you was to start the game, I'm pretty sure they'd repo your house. You just have 125. Like, you'll be in the negative
right?
because you,
Damn.
you don't start off with money. I would assume you don't start off with money. I don't know. So
Now,
I'm gonna have
we'll
to
see.
fuck with this game. You know what this remind me of? Have you heard of the game Sons of the Forest?
yeah,
Yeah,
You know they're supposed to have part two out. And you know how they do everything is it's super immersive. You can grab anything, chop wood, uh dig in the yard, make moats, all that type of shit. This kind of reminded me of that. But it don't got zombies, I guess.
yeah,
But yeah.
well, that
yeah.
I
I
mean
watched. I watched the Let's Play of both of them.
that is one thing is that in the trailer they do mention. Well, they don't mention. They show it, but there seems to be like a possible alien slash force ability component that they've been very hush on. So
Oh,
unless you've gotten to that stuff, you don't know anything about that. So there's still stuff that people have to uncover by playing the game. So
okay.
maybe there is some sort of alien zombie out there. I don't know, but
Got you,
Bro,
got you.
when 'cause each skill point goes to one item, and it's four. Well, at least starting off is four per. Like, so, my Ronin trait, I got the little melee badge, and it's four per badge. So I'd be level 4, only working on one badge. When there's four subsections, so you got stealth, you got the weapons, uh, weapons category. Then you got the persuasion category where you talking to people. So you easily gonna have like 200 or 300 fucking skill points playing this game.
Damn.
It's
yeah,
not like
like
you gonna max it out in the first
yeah,
10 hours.
you can make your character like a tank. You can buff up his health all the way. You can give him all right. He works great with ballistics and guns, or you can make him a sneak. You know, he
Yeah,
can
that's what I
hardly be
wanted to be.
seen. He can pickpocket people and they won't even know he's there. He's deadly with the knife. Like you can make whatever type of build you want to. You
Okay.
know, so it's just like what you want to do. You know, like what are you feeling? You know.
What am I
Mm-hmm.
feeling? I'm liking the sound of this motherfucking game. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Last week I was told to watch the Flash movie and give a review on that. That movie was dog shit. I
Really?
I
Damn.
can't stand that movie. That movie pissed me off.
I
Like,
kept
What was so
hearing bad
bad?
stuff about it, but I thought it was still
oh
good.
god, it's
Talk to
not.
me, bro.
It's okay. So if you're listening, this is going to be a spoiler review. The movie's been out for a long time. It is now on Max. So pause it here, watch it if you haven't seen it, and then come back and vent with me. Um, this movie's terrible. So like Ezra Miller, the actor that plays Flash, is so fucking unlikable and insufferable that you this guy or they just got off of all these charges of throwing bar stools, hitting women, hitting fans, you know, and they were almost canceled and then they were brought back to do this movie. And the character is not likable at all. So like you don't you like them even less than you normally would if just the
Mm.
performance was bad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The
No-
story is not good. The story's
okay.
it is not Flashpoint Paradox. It is not. Like the actual Flashpoint Paradox story in the comics is uh the Flash goes back in time to stop his mom from dying. He does that,
Mm-hmm.
but when he goes back into his present timeline, everything's changed. Superman was captured, and when he landed, so he's not this big, strong guy everyone knows. Uh, Bruce Wayne turns out to be the one that was killed, and his parents
Yep.
lived.
And his
So
daddy used guns, right?
yeah, his father Thomas Wayne is now Batman, who kills, and then his mom, after the grief of Bruce Wayne dying, becomes crazy, and she becomes the Joker. So there's so
Wow.
many different things that happen in Flashpoint Paradox. This seemed like a really like that does not happen in the movie. Superman is dead. his cousin, Kara L, who again that's comic book accurate. She is the one that is captured and has to take the Supergirl role, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Bruce Wayne is now played by Michael Keaton, but he's alive. It's not that his parents lived and he died. So Bruce Wayne's alive. He's retired. Gotham's good, so they don't need a Batman anymore. He's kind of just sitting in the sidelines. He doesn't really care about vigilante stuff anymore. Um, but yeah, like I love Michael Keaton. I love seeing Michael Keaton as Batman again. That was really fucking cool. But it is
Mm-hmm.
not Flashpoint Paradox. Like it's cool seeing him in there, but it seems like you could have brought Michael Keaton back for something a lot better than this. You know,
Right.
the actress they brought in to play Supergirl, I think her name is Sasha Calle. She's great. She's awesome. Like I hope they keep using her in the future DC movies. But this was supposed to be the okay, this is the big reset. This is all the DC movies coming out after this are going to be one solid cohesive thing now. This was going to be that big one. They could have
Mm-hmm.
thrown this movie in the trash. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not good. It is not good. It is garbage.
See, I didn't know the history of the anime, so I didn't know that perspective. Because to me, it was an okay movie. It was just a regular,
Yeah. Yeah.
DC movie. But knowing the history of where it was more in detail, then so I can understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, it's yeah, and they did a really weird thing where like every time Barry Allen or Flash goes back in time, everybody is played by the same person. So his parents are the same people. He's the same person. The only person whose actor changes is Batman. So when he goes back in
Yeah.
time, it's Michael Keaton. When he goes back to the present at the very end of the movie, the big reveal is that George Clooney, who played Batman before, is now Batman. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, why? Like, do you want us to believe that playing Batman from now on is George Clooney? Like, because that seems just like a joke that you guys ran with, and now it's a set thing.
Right, right. Wasn't Ben
Yeah.
Affleck in that movie too?
For a little bit, and that's the last time we're going to see Ben Affleck because Ben Affleck's now out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
They
Yeah.
said his part was one of the good parts of that movie.
yeah. I mean, Ben Affleck, in my opinion, he didn't get enough time as Batman. Like a lot of the movies he's in, he's kind of a small part.
Hmm.
But Ben Affleck as Batman, I enjoyed. I like he was to me he was really good. But he didn't want to do it anymore. He didn't want to be on a sinking ship. I understand.
Got you, got you.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
not good. And the thing is, like I saw Blue Beetle yesterday. Um,
How you
Blue
like it,
I
Be-
didn't
brother?
get
How
a
you
chance to see
like it?
that.
Blue Beetle got little to no marketing budget whatsoever. They basically sent that movie to die. That movie is infinitely better than Flash.
Mm,
Mm.
It is so much better. Like it is a cohesive movie. You don't need to watch the Flash or anything else to understand what's going on. Like
Mm-hmm.
it is so much better than Flash was. And Flash had a way bigger budget. Flash had way more marketing push. They wanted this to be the big kickoff. And the thing is, like before the Flash even came out, there was a Batgirl movie supposed to come. It was already done. Like it was supposed to come out, but
Mm-hmm.
they didn't believe in it. So they're like, we're gonna axe this movie. We're gonna take the tax money back from it. But you're gonna release Flash. Like after seeing Flash, there's nothing that tells me that Batgirl wasn't better. Like I
right,
think
right.
Batgirl would have been the better movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like uh, yeah,
Now I did hear this, bro. I did hear the Flash was out a long time ago, but he kept fucking up, and they had to put it on the back burner until they cleared his image up. And once they cleared his image, it was like now we can release this fucking movie.
yeah. That the movie was supposed to come out like a year and a half sooner than it did. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like I said, the actor Ezra Miller had a bunch of off-screen issues that they were dealing with. They had to go to therapy. Like a lot. Like go ahead and Google it if you want to know all the stuff that they were dealing with. But DC pretty much they could not handle the loss if they didn't release this movie.
Yeah.
So it was almost like we know it's going to tank, but we have to like there's no way we can sit on this loss, you know.
Yeah, to get some money back. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate, you know. And the thing is, like, I in that script, you replace Ezra Miller with anybody, I don't think that movie does well either. To me, it's just not a good movie, you know.
Mm.
Like
Especially with
it's
how much detail the anime already had, and you just basically
yeah,
just changed the whole scheme. Because I would have liked to seen a female Joker. Because the way
yeah,
you
Yeah,
said it,
that'd have
I was
been dope.
like, yeah. Cause I remember seeing it now that you say it. Cause I seen that movie a long time ago, but I think I was watching it in bits and pieces when we was
mm,
working at the sugar factory when I was in
yeah,
security. So that's when I was watching it. So it's been a long time. So
yeah.
yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I will say there is one bright spot in the movie that feels earned, and because the thing is, like the Flashpoint Paradox, it's a sad story. It's not supposed to be like a feel good story. You feel like garbage at the end of it because like at the end of Flashpoint Paradox, he has to stop himself from saving his mom's life.
Yep.
He has to
So
he has to let his mom die. You know,
yeah,
so
again, as an
yeah,
adult.
yeah. So in the movie, there's the scene where he kind of, you know, he sees his past self save his mom, and then he's like sneaks in at the end, and he has like one last moment with his mom, you know, and he's like sorry, you know, like, and then he has to let his mom die. That is a very that they did that one scene very good. That one was earned. But
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to have seen the one that they did in the comics and the animated version, where Thomas Wayne writes a note for Bruce, and
Yeah.
he asks Barry Allen to deliver it to Bruce, and then Bruce is reading it, and then he's like, "Holy shit!" Like he Bruce had no idea that Flash was doing this, you know. And then
Yep.
when he hands him the note, he was like, "Oh shit," you know, like you've seen
He
some shit,
cried and
you know.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Don't
Damn.
see
I didn't know they.
Flash.
Speaking of that,
I,
well,
I,
I give it dog shit too. Then shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like general public is probably gonna like Flash. General public, like, oh, it's a fun superhero. There's a bunch of bright stuff going on, you know. But if you know like what goes on
Mm-hmm.
like behind it, you're kind of like, that's not what I was promised, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Man.
don't see Flash. See Blue Beetle instead.
Okay. Speaking of movies, I'm about to go see The Equalizer 3 today. I'm gonna see Denzel old ass
Oh, that did
kill
came
some
out last
people.
week.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna see his old ass fuck some people up real quick. You know,
Shit. I did. Me and Desiree watched 1 and 2, and we liked it. So yeah, I'm at the.
it's good, bro. It's good. You know, he not an unrealistic ass killer. You know how
Mm-mm.
I love John
Mm-hmm.
Wick, I love him to death, but some of that shit you just be like, all right, bro, how many times you can shoot somebody in the head and they bulletproof helmet is just gonna stop all the bullets from coming? Like, come on now.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh, this one is more realistic based. So I'm gonna end up seeing what this about, and I can give a little slight review probably next time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there
Denzel's
any
good with those
movies that
movies.
y'all looking forward to?
Um, I haven't been keeping up with any movies for real. Um, so I'm gonna take my head out this one. I ain't really looked.
Uh,
Okay,
just
okay.
just Dune 2, but that got pushed back a year because of the writer strikes. So
Damn, I thought that was coming out like December or something.
nope, they pushed it back to 2024. Like I said, no, we talked about this with the writer strike. Is like they are going to kind of wean off their content releases because they don't have a whole lot stored up, you know. So
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
instead of letting this movie come out, if the writer strike goes any longer, they're like WB's like, well, shit, we don't have anything else, you know. So that's
Yeah.
why we'll push it back a year, you know, and the movie releases will start coming out maybe 3 to 6 months in between instead of every month, you know.
right, right.
Mm-hmm. So did y'all see that
So
shit? I mean, I know it's a little off topic, but did y'all see that Disney had took their channels off of Spectrum and a lot of cable channels and shit like that?
I didn't.
Yeah, so Disney they own ESPN, ESPN2,
Mm.
and they YouTube and Spectrum had a contract agreement that they couldn't get. get their shit together. So they took ESPN, all the Disney channels, and all that shit away from Spectrum and YouTube TV.
Oh shit. It will
So because
Damn.
I
ABC
mean,
too.
yeah, ABC too. Yep, ABC is with it too, and they took that off.
Wow.
So until that happened, and I didn't realize. I thought Spectrum was just a Michigan cable, but that's
No,
Yeah,
they got
yeah.
it's nationwide.
it's national. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
they
didn't hear
took
that.
that away. So you can't watch the NBA finals. You can't watch the Lions play unless they switch it to NBC or something like that.
If they're local, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they took all that shit, and there's
So
no you
are
good.
are you still able to watch it on like the Hulu and shit?
Yeah, it's Hulu Live TV and Disney Plus with the little add-ons and shit like that. But it's
Mm-hmm.
not.
Yeah.
It's not. Well, I know with Disney Plus, it's not live. So if you're trying to watch ESPN,
It's Hulu.
yeah, it's Hulu, but you got to pay the extra amount. So I think it's what 60 something.
Ah, shit. He dropped.
Damn. But anyway, it's like 60 something plus dollars, and then you got to pay the extra fee for ESPN. So
Yeah. So yeah, I did not hear that Disney had pulled all that stuff from Charter or from Spectrum.
yeah. So I'm about to look at the list of
Because
stuff that
I know they own all the ESPN. I know they own like ABC, ABC Family, the Disney channels, Toon Disney, all that stuff.
yeah, so they got all the Disney's, the ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Deportes, ESPN News, ESPNU, then all like the SEC, um, the FX and FXM, National Geographic, and ABC. So they took all of that away from Spectrum and YouTube TV. So it's people who like me. When I saw that shit, I was upset because I was like, bro, I only got cable for 2 channels, and you gonna tell me I'm still paying the same amount for the main 2 channels that I'm fucking watching, and then you can't even go to the ESPN Plus because that's not live stream. So
It's
whatever is
not.
taped. So it's
yeah, it's
like, what's the fucking
pre-recorded,
point?
isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm not about to pay Hulu plus live TV for another 80 something dollars for 2 fucking channels. I
It's
barely watch TV.
yeah. I'm kind of trying to wonder like what their rationale was because everything that I hear from like Disney Plus is that Disney Plus is bleeding money. Like people are unsubscribing. People they aren't getting nearly as many people like new subscribers as they were before. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
so your plan is basically force everybody to get it by taking it off of Charter.
That's probably
Yeah,
why.
because
Yeah,
Charter was saying that they trying to keep their costs low, so that's why they didn't do their little contract agreement with Disney. So I don't know how much more it was they was trying to charge, but um, Disney said "F y'all" then basically.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Like
bullshit.
yeah, I don't know who I agree with more because they're both like big corporations that I don't care for.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, they both money
like
hungry. It's like, come on now.
yeah, you're screwing over people that just want to watch TV. You know, that
Facts.
are paying for a service.
That's why I know I got a couple subscriptions and shit. But when I first was getting cable as a young boy, I used to hate that shit. The fact that all right, I get my basic channels. Yes, I got enough to satisfy, a good portion of it, right? But then
Mm-hmm.
Stars $10, HBO $10, Cinemax $10, Showtime $10. I'm like, bro, most of the time I only want to get on Showtime to watch one fucking movie a year. You tell me I
Yeah,
gotta pay
Mm-hmm.
$10 to watch this shit, bro? Like,
yeah.
can I rent it for 3? You know what I'm saying? But corporations know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's why people who was watching Power, they'll cancel their subscription after the last episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
Game of Thrones is like that too.
what was that, HBO? That nah. What was
Stars,
the
stars.
That's
yeah,
stars.
Stars. Yep.
I'm a
Yeah.
big
Mm-hmm.
fan of that. And the crazy part is, bro, when I finally said just let me just keep it rolling because they was doing Power episode 2, then they was doing Force, and then BMF, and they was doing some other shit at the same time. I just said let me just keep it rolling. And then a random fucking February, we're gonna do 3 months for $3. I'm like, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing $10 a month. How the hell they do 3 months for $3?
He didn't tell you got to be a new subscriber.
Yeah, but come on now, we got emails for days.
Right? Yeah, you got about 30 fucking
You
Gmails.
feel me? We can keep this bitch going. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the shit that annoys me is when you go to watch something that's like a series or like it's like a trilogy of movies.
Yeah.
For the one that I know of is like Lord of the Rings. If you want to watch all 3 Lord of the Rings movies, you have to have Max. If you don't have Max, one of them is going to be on FX. One of them is going to be on Showtime, and then the other one is going to be on. So you have to have
fucking
3.
Amazon.
Yeah, so you have to have 3 services as opposed to just the one. Like so, like
Yeah.
they divvy it out, and they kind of like I would this I don't even know if this is like a hot take, but it would not surprise me if like a lot of these cable companies and streaming services like schedule it out like, okay, well you can have it this day. Almost like uh like I'm not gonna say that. But almost like you're splitting up time that you get with the kid, you're like, well, you can have them on Thursdays, you can, like that's what it feels like. And it's like you guys
I
are all
know
getting money off of it. Yeah.
I know this is for a fact, bro, because one time I remember all of fucking what's that shit called again? Harry Potter was on Stars at one point. Then it went to fucking Max. And then one random 3 months or 2 months, it went on fucking Netflix and it was gone again. And then like The Walking Dead had seasons 1 through 5, but AMC had 1 through 15 seasons, and then Stars had 2 seasons. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with y'all, bro? What are y'all doing back there? I don't understand this shit. Like, damn.
I forget about AMC. Like,
Yeah.
Walking Dead are supporting that streaming service because no one else is getting that
shit.
No one else is getting AMC.
Yeah, AMC Plus and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit like that. They need to tone the fuck down and make that shit $2 or something, bro.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I'm not like I do like I fucking love Mad Men. That was an AMC show, but like not enough to pay $15 a month to watch it.
Yeah. Nowhere near, bro. Nowhere near.
Yeah.
I saw a surprise cable service is actually staying on. It's for the older generation that don't know how to work streaming services.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you need is Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I mean, older people don't know how to work that shit for real. Like 50 and well, I ain't gonna say 50, 60 and up, people don't know how to use Wi-Fi that well. Hey. You need a young nephew or a niece to be like, hey, I'm gonna set this up for you. You only need these 3 apps. That's all you watch.
Man, and it's really you need Wi-Fi, Netflix. That's the main 2. What's another good app that y'all think y'all need? You want to say Hulu?
For streaming?
Yeah.
Hulu, Max, Netflix.
Okay. I can say that.
But remember when Wi-Fi used to be like $40 though?
Bro.
Yeah. Wi-Fi $100 now.
And I got the Fast Blast plan. That sounds weird. But I promise you, bro, I can pull my shit up right now. I think my shit
that sounds like a stripper special.
Dog.
Sounds like some Nickelodeon shit.
I'm about to look my shit up right now for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know my
blast pad. It's like you can just say bottle service. That's fine. Like
that's it. You ain't gotta do all that.
You can't even say pause to that because you don't even know how to take it. Like, what?
Man, look at this shit, bro. I will not lie to y'all at all. Can I? Damn, bitch, can you focus on it? Nope. It ain't even going. You know what? Let me just lower my brightness.
White. Oh, there we go. I can see stuff. 164. Yeah.
For fucking bro, this is 164, bro.
Card ending in 596.
Whoa. Yeah, let me do that the other way. Oh, it's gone now. That's the world working for me.
Yeah, 164
for Wi-Fi only.
That's just for internet?
Yes.
Damn. Oh.
They give you the bullshit. You can have cable services and that free TV. I mean voice plan, but that's it. Like,
so you got like 3 gigs of speed at one time or some shit.
Oh, my shit up there. Like they literally saying right now when I clicked on TV, it's saying no devices
Set
for
up yet.
Set up
setup.
yet?
So
Yeah.
I don't have TV. Stop
So
fucking
you
playing with
got
me,
you
though.
got business internet then, right? 'Cause that's how
I
much
guess.
businesses you.
Let me
Because
look my shit up.
Spectrum got home and then they got business, Spectrum business.
Oh, I
So
got.
for it to be that much, then you got like 3 floors of Wi-Fi
Yeah.
You
and
guys
like
hear about Google
300
Fiber?
computers and shit. Yeah.
Huh?
Have you guys heard about Google Fiber?
I heard that shit is amazing.
Yeah, so there's select neighborhoods in the U.S. that have fiber optic internet that's paid for by Google, and you're talking like stupid fast, like
Mm-hmm.
stupid fast.
That's
And
only AT&T though. They told me.
no,
They said it.
you paid Google directly. Like
Oh,
Google was supporting it. And my sister, when she was living in, I think it was near Raleigh, North Carolina, that like Google went door to door, gave everybody merch, shirts, stuff like this. Google Fiber is coming to your area. And
Mm-hmm.
then she moved like a month later, and it's like, oh, you could have had the best internet ever.
on the
Mm.
planet. I think I am paying for this fucking modem though.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm about to buy it. Just buy it off of them and just call it a day, so I don't have to keep paying this extra premium on it.
But yeah, let's pivot to the, some funny news
Pivot,
for
pivot,
uh
pivot.
Burning Man fans. Are you guys festival goers? Do you guys go to music festivals at all?
So, no, not no. I'm not gonna lie. No, but I did hear one thing about Burning Man. Something about water in the rain. People
Mm,
was caught or some shit.
yeah, 70,000 people are told to shelter in place at the festival grounds because there's flooding nearby, and you're at risk of getting swept away or having your car, swept away trying to leave. So 70,000 people, hippies, all probably stoned out of their ass, are being told to shelter in place and like preserve their resources.
Motherfuckers
What
gonna be making
resource is
rafts.
it besides weed?
Right. Yeah.
Probably there's probably a couple. There's like one cooler of water in this entire area.
Bro, straight liquor and a couple grams of stuff we aren't supposed to talk
Yeah,
about.
They gonna make a
yeah.
raft out the weed
That's not
bags.
water. That's GHB. Don't. Yeah. So yeah, yeah.
Dang.
Would you guys go? Are you familiar with Burning Man? I'll start with that.
I know they supposed to burn up some shit, right? The big flame thing.
Yeah, it happens in the desert. The Burning Man is kind of seen as, there's like almost like a class system. So like you have like Lollapalooza in Chicago, which is kind of, and like Governor's Ball. Those are kind of,
Mm-hmm.
I'll even throw in like Rolling Loud. Like those are kind of like the everyman festivals.
Yeah.
And then you have your Coachella, which is, oh, okay, it's more expensive to get in there, but it's a bigger show than, it's not like a ton of artists.
Right.
And then
Mm-hmm.
you have Burning Man, which is, I think, predominantly EDM music, but this is
Mm-hmm.
where you see like way more like elite. You'll see actors and musicians like walking around among the crowd,
Okay.
Right.
models
Yeah.
everywhere. So yeah, like would you go to this festival at all, or is it like not your scene?
I need to start going just for the photography and just the film of everything. But other than that, that's the only reason I'm going for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was never really a
It-
party person growing up, so it wouldn't mean nothing to me for real.
So what's going on with that damn cruise then? That's nothing but a festival.
Cause my wife and her sister wanted to go for their birthday.
Okay.
That's
I,
honest God the only reason why I'm going. So,
I was about to say that's constant dancing, drinking,
I'm literally
partying, and
gonna be sitting at the table drinking and holding PJ basically.
Uh, cruises are pretty chill.
really.
Wait, what cruise line is it?
Carnival.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's a standard cruise line.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a chill person. I was never a get up and dance type person. So,
Well, no, I mean, like there's designated areas for it. Like most Carnival cruise lines, they have like a floor that's got a casino on it.
mm-hmm.
Other ones have one where there's like a couple like bars, nightclubs, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're not
Yeah,
in
I
that
do.
area, like it's pretty
Yeah,
chill.
They should have a gym for you too.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I do slow dancing type shit, but as far as that rah
You're a
rah type
romantic
shit,
ass.
yeah, I ain't doing all that bullshit.
You need to learn how to hustle, bro.
Nah, that time still.
What about
That's
you
it.
then, E?
Cruises?
You out here dancing?
Do I dance? Yeah.
I never thought I would
Was
see
that
this
the
from you.
question? Like,
I
Yeah.
never thought
I
I
was
would see this
expecting
from
a
you.
follow up. Yeah, I go.
What,
Oh,
what kind of dance we doing, bro?
I go to clubs.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
I
You
go,
really?
but I ain't dancing though. I mean, I
If I
watch
go to the club,
motherfuckers.
I'm
I'm
standing in the
people.
corner somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm a
no,
wallflower. I'm people watching. I'm
Yeah.
pointing like, ooh, you see that?
no,
Unless we go to a bar, I'm gonna get fucked up. One of y'all
no.
got to be designated. I ain't
Well,
doing it.
well, no. I mean, like, you got to go to a good club though. Like, that's the thing. Like, not every club is worthy of dancing.
Okay.
Shit, there's one up here called Wayside, but that's in ain't that Mount Pleasant?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah, you talk about getting fucked up. You shoulder to shoulder the motherfuckers in that one.
See, that one's small. Like, that's not even that big a deal. Like, there's some.
All I remember was a
We
cage
went
in there.
we went to one in we went to one place in Denver, and this is a good ass story. So
Please
Mm,
tell.
we flew to Denver for my buddy Mitch's grad. It was his bachelor party, right?
Hmm.
So it was me, his brother-in-law, and then a bunch of buddies. Like, I've known him the longest. Everyone else he met like while he was in school or while he lived in Ann Arbor. So we're in Denver, and there's a club they have called Milk.
mm.
This club is, I think the building took up the entire block.
Damn.
And when you walk in, like, every room in this club is a different vibe. So you walk in, it's a standard bar. People are just hanging around, having drinks. You go up a set of stairs and take a left, it's a dance hall.
Mm.
You go down and to the right, down that hallway there, it's salsa music. Like, it's like being
Okay.
in
Mm.
it's like
Okay.
being in 12 different clubs at once.
I like the sound of that. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
So,
that sounds like
yeah,
It's
something
real
I
so
want to go to.
diverse.
so we had gone there. I made the mistake of taking too large of an edible than I should have. I was off 10 milligrams, and I think this was the night before we took off. Like,
Not before.
everyone had early flights the next morning to leave.
Okay.
Mm.
And we were like, no, we're gonna have a chill night, because you guys got to go to bed and get up early. And then I was the instigator. I was buying tequila shots left and right. I must have bought at least 24 shots of tequila for everybody. Like,
Damn.
just
Damn.
like
That
I
sounds
just
like Pear's story
I
with the
just
blowjob.
I just kept coming back. No, but I just kept coming back, and they're like, "What do you got now?" And I was like, "It's still tequila." And so we were leaving, and we shut this place down. Like, they're kicking people out. Like, they're closing for the night.
Yeah.
And so we're all trying to, like, none of us drove. Like, we just had an Uber that we would go everywhere with.
Yeah.
And we're trying to find everybody and get everybody settled on the parking or on the sidewalk so we can leave, right?
Mm.
And we get a text from our friend Tom, who was with us, and the text message says, "Help me," right? And he's not with us, and we're like, "What the hell?"
Oh shit.
And so
What's that movie again? That's what it sounds like.
Taken.
yeah, well,
No.
yeah. So he was like, "Help me." He was like, "Oh, he's probably still in there. We got to go find him." So my buddy Mitch, it was his bachelor party. He was like, "I'll go in and find him." Mitch didn't have his phone. I had his phone.
Mm.
So he goes in to look for him. He's in there for like 10 minutes, comes back out, can't find him. He's like, I can't find him. I was like, well, here's your phone. So me and him went in together. We had to talk to the bouncers and the people, like, let us back in. Like, we already got stamped. Like, our friend's in here. We need to find him.
Mm-hmm.
So Tom did take an edible as well. So when we went up to like the third floor or whatever, there's like a really small cubby at the top of the stairs where it gets dark, and then it converges into a different hall or a different club.
Right.
Tom is standing at the top of the stairs, looking into the corner of the wall.
That man was cooked.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like we're like, Tom, it's us, like it's us, and he was just like, oh my God, you guys, thank you so much. Like, he was going through it. He was going through a well of emotions.
Man.
So yeah, we got back to the house, and then like everyone else passed out, but I was like, I put on the stuff I was wearing on the plane the next morning, and then I packed all my stuff and I laid down, and I got maybe 3 hours of sleep before we had to get up and catch that flight.
Edibles ain't shit to you, huh?
No, I was on my ass too. Like that plane ride was god awful. I hated that plane ride because I smelled like alcohol. And then, funny enough, getting to the airport, we were like, oh, we'll just take the bus. Like our buddy Mitch was like, just don't get an Uber, just take the bus.
Yeah.
So we took an Uber to the bus or the train station they have over there, and it leads you to a bus. And he's like, that'll be faster than just taking an Uber.
Right.
So we get to the train station. The train station drops us off, and we get on this bus. And it drove us around Coors Field like 3 times because the driver didn't know where he was going. And we were all like, what the fuck? We're going to miss this flight, you know? And we didn't, but it would have been faster if we would just taken the Uber.
Damn.
Man, that sounds like y'all night was full of twists and turns in that bitch.
Yeah, but we were dancing our asses off. Like that shit was fun. Like,
what'd you say the name of that movie was? The one with the
I said Taken.
No, it wasn't Taken. It was the one with the 4 friends, and it was the one that was stuck on the roof.
Oh, you talking
Hangover?
About, yeah, Hangover.
Yeah, the Hangover. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, that motherfucker said, "Help me."
Yeah,
that's
yeah. Like, help you where?
I don't know. Just come here and help me.
Right, you could have took a picture of like I'm at this location right here.
Man,
no, that shit was funny. Like, good. Have you guys not had like times at like a club like that?
I've never been to a club before.
Get out of here.
We don't.
Are you serious? You don't go to clubs at all?
Shit.
Well, I mean, like I know you didn't drink before, but like since you drink now, you haven't gone to a club?
No, I ain't never. I don't got people that go to clubs for real. Like, okay, most of my peoples, they just be.
It's fine, like a little small bar. That's pretty much it. But like a club, nah.
I'm trying to go in your experience. Now, my sister, she always going. She having some type of fun like that though. But it be her and her girls. I ain't trying to just go with my sister. That shit would be weird.
Shit, do it. So where's that could happen?
I don't know. I'm aggressive.
Nah, that shit's funny. Cause like usually like in that kind of experience, I kind of have to like be the dad of the group.
Okay.
So like I'm the one that's like, hey, where the fuck is so and so? You know, like trying to keep it together. You know.
So how did you lose him?
Don't get too out of hand. I don't know. Like I went in and found his ass. But yeah, like and you got to drink responsibly.
Okay.
Edibles too.
I'll think about it. Drinking responsibly.
See, what we got to do is all link up and do some shit like that, record it, and that'd be an episode.
The live stream, a club.
Yeah.
I can most definitely bring my camera with me.
Red gets roofied.
Paris almost got roofied.
Hell no.
That man for sure wanted some cheeks, P.
Nah. These cheeks are taken. These cheeks are taken, boy.
Oh, they're happily married cheeks.
Yep.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
When your next outing, E? I'll fuck with you and your homeboys.
That's a good question.
And he make a good apple pie too. Apple pie drink. Have you ever had that?
Apple pie?
Yeah. You ain't never had that? Yeah,
who make a good one? You?
E. It's Everclear and some other shit. But he know how to make a good one. That shit was good as hell. Don't even taste like
come up for Halloween. We'll figure some shit out.
Bad. Say less. That's all you have to tell me.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll get this train rolling. We got 2 months to plan.
Yeah. I can take off any day I want to anyway. I'm making the schedules. But I was about to say though, we at that age, bro, where we can go to like, them Tennessee cabins and shit like that. Or just like a guy's night in Vegas or something, bro. We at the age we can fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Tell your wife, stay her ass at home. You watch the baby for the weekend.
Hey, you just gotta give me about 6 months notice.
Damn.
So I can save up though.
Okay.
I was like, man,
gonna be 3 years old by the time you
shit, I ain't got your cash flow like that, bro. My cash flow is siphoned.
No, it ain't nothing like that. If you do it, if you prep anything ahead of time, of course you always gonna get a better deal.
Yeah.
You know. So we just let we'll
Shit.
probably
Shit, a cruise. Cruises are super cheap.
yeah.
Like if you plan them in advance and like you get your flights to, usually it's Miami, but your flights there relatively cheap. Cruises are the most valuable trip you can go on, or the most cost efficient trip you can go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Hell, Puerto Rico too. Going to Puerto Rico is so damn fun, and it's cheap as well. You know,
bro. The last times I heard about Puerto Rico, somebody got shot or kidnapped for a week or extorted.
Oh, I had a dope ass time.
You look like you belong there.
I don't look Puerto Rican.
They fucking with you off the sense of that.
Yeah, fair skin is the right skin.
He looks like he might be down the block. I'm gonna let him slide. They see me, they're gonna be like, "Oh hell no, get him up, round him up right now, round him up." But yeah,
get his ass.
You know what? You might not pass because you can't speak any of the languages. They might get you off that.
Hey, he just wear that veteran hat and get a free pass.
It's around here somewhere.
Man, somewhere. I just looked at my damn mail. I got another ticket.
What?
Damn. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, Grandpa.
It's too damn bad.
Damn. I ain't even cracked the seal. That bitch said District 16 Court. I said, yup, put it back in there. I don't know who that person is. He don't live here anymore. Yeah, I'm tired. I think it was some other shit I just forgot to pay. But that should be my last one, man. No more drag racing for the time being. We should be straight.
Hell no.
Yeah. I think we're good on time though.
We are good on time. Sorry for the fuck up, y'all, because that shit was irritating me.
Yeah. You were reporting live from the field.
Man.
You're back in studio. All right, everybody. This has been Off the Top with Eric Paris and Red. I'm Eric, and this is
Boy P.
And your boy Red.
Yep. Have a good week, everybody.
And enjoy y'all motherfucking holidays.
And don't fucking see the Flash movie.
Don't.
Have a good one.
All right.
Man, so